How are we gonna do this?
Okay, we're gonna start out with sugar. That would be 2 cups of sugar. And we're gonna have 1 cup of butter.
All right.
And we'll mix that. Okay, we're gonna put in 5 eggs.
You know they're fresh when you gotta get the feathers off of them.
These were probably gathered last night. Get this mixed up really good. Then we'll start putting our wet ingredients in it. And I like to have everything all measured out before I start because it just goes so much better when you do that.
What is that right there?
This is apple butter, 1 cup of apple butter.
Now is that your apple butter?
That's my apple butter.
If you don't have Lois's apple butter, I guess you'll have to go to the store and get some.
And this is a cup of jam.
Blackberry?
Blackberry jam, my jam.
Your jam as well.
It's so thick, it's slowing it down. And this is crushed pineapple, 1 cup of that.
1 cup of pineapple that you picked off Bobby Joe's pineapple tray in the backyard.
Yeah. Now, we've got all the wet ingredients. We're going to start with the dry. And this is 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of allspice, and 1 teaspoon of cloves. And there's 1 cup of crushed nuts in there.
Any kind of nuts?
Well, these are hickory nuts.
Hickory nut. Whoa, wow.
We're all out of pecans. If you remember, my husband did all that nut picking up last year, and
Well, it's a good year for them too, isn't it? I've got so many walnuts, I don't know what to do with them.
and I have a cup of buttermilk here that I alternate. I alternate the flour with the buttermilk, and always start with flour and always end with flour.
Gotcha. Now, is this your recipe or is this handed down?
Oh, this is handed down. This was in the family for years.
No kidding. What do you think about that 1950 mixer?
It's doing a good job. I dare say this is as good as the one I've got.
That's what it's supposed to look like?
That's what it's supposed to look like. We're ready to put it in a pan and in the oven.
Now, this is a 4-layer cake, right?
This is a 4-layer cake.
You're going to put this in the oven. Your oven is preheated to
325.
325. How long do you let it go?
Well, I let it go for 30 minutes and then I check it, and usually it's ready to come out at that time.
All right, now you're going to need some cake pans. Do you grease your cake pans? What do you put in them?
I spray them with a...
Spray 'em? So this was something your mother did, and maybe your grandmother as well?
My mother was the cake baker at our house.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, she even baked for my grandmother. And I guess that's why I like to do it, because I saw her bake so many and she did such a good job, and everybody loved her jam cake.
Now, to me, that would make a good soup. I just eat it just like that. It smells wonderful. 4 pans.
4 pans, 4 greased pans. Okay, so let's start filling these 4 pans.
Okay.
And do it as evenly as you can, but you're going to stack them, and it doesn't matter if they all turn out.
All right, now we're getting to the final stages here.
Good
the
part.
icing. How's that work? Got a stick of butter in here. You want me to turn it on and get it going for you?
I'm going to put a cup of cream in there with the butter.
All right.
Then I'm going to put 2 cups of brown sugar in there with a 1/4 cup of white sugar.
No calories.
None whatsoever in this cake. And we'll get that to boiling, and we'll boil it for 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I'm cranking it up just a little bit for you.
Okay.
So we're getting close here.
Yeah, we are.
So that's your wet stuff.
We're going to take this off and let it cool down for just a little bit
All right.
so that it'll quit boiling.
Oh, it looks like caramel. Who in your family likes your jam cake the most?
You know, honestly, my family's not much on it.
What?
They'd rather have chocolate, strawberry, white coconut.
I'm gonna have to talk with them. Now, how much confectioner sugar was that right there?
That was 2 cups of
2
confectionery
cups of
sugar.
confectioner sugar. Oh man, talking about rich and creamy. All right, we have got our 4 layers out. You didn't see that, did you?
No, but I figure I know what happened.
No, mine is good. Oh man.
Used to make them all for the Forkland Christmas dinner, and
Jam cake. I love jam cake. I love Lois's jam cake. I want to jam all this jam cake into my mouth and not share.
Timmy, this is your conscience. You need to share the jam cake with others.
All right, now I got to get me a big hunk of icing. You know that. With 0 calories, it's amazing how you do that. Oh my. That brings me back to being a kid and Christmas time. That was just part of Christmas. You have to take that with you. Does that?
no, I'm not going to take it with me.
Because it's probably way too much, and you don't want the back of your car all messed up, because it could fall over. Thank you so much for coming out to the cabin.
You're welcome.
Finally coming and seeing us.
We enjoyed it. We enjoyed
This
it a lot.
is the best jam cake in the world. If you want to try it, you can, but you can't have this one because it's mine.